Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome back to Sepia Tears. When we last left off, we were helping this guy, Mark, trying to deal with his, I guess, life with his sister and his friends and such. We were talking to this lovely lady, Lillian. I think we were helping her out in the library, but I don't recall. It made sense in my head. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean. Do you? I think. What? It couldn't have been that important, right? I suppose. Lillian smiles wryly about something and walks up ahead, frizzy hair lit by the sun. We walked alone for the next few minutes, and I tried to nonchalantly wave goodbye. I can't shake the feeling that something was off about her today. Maybe I'm imagining things thanks to that voice in my head, but she almost seemed as tense as me. I better head back before Rin starts worrying. I turned to walk home, but... Mark? Okay, that's it. The world just isn't normal today. Mark? I'm getting to the bottom of this. I walk for a few seconds and pretend not to notice. La 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 la. It's not working, is it? Before spinning around. Oh. Is there a particular reason why you're wrapped up like a mummy? It's a girl. A mummy girl. She stands out. Long purple hair and a red ribbon swaying in the breeze. Also, she's wrapped up like a mummy. At least her neck is, anyway. She reappears in an alleyway to my left, and I see her lips move. Follow me. Well, follow me, I guess. Follow me, everything is alright. Except I may be a time-traveling ghost wizard. Woo! The minute I step toward her, she points to her right. It's the road that leads back to my school. I look back at her, or at least I would have, had she not already disappeared. That arrogant. All right, now she's really done it. I'll run through this town all night if I have to. You're messing with the wrong guy. Before I realize it, the sky darkens and clouds drift in. So he's probably just running around the entire town, screaming at the top of their lungs like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then people are just like, something's wrong with that guy. From time to time, I catch a glimpse of something white out of the corner of my eye, but it disappears before I can identify it. She's deliberately dashing through the side streets, as she always seems to be exactly one street ahead. I gasp for breath as I reach the school building. The girl stands daintily at its entrance. You! Stop! She grins and runs inside. She has a graceful quality about her. I say run, but it's more like she's gliding. Like a ghost! Woo! Of course, that's not going to stop me. I catch a glimpse of her feet at the bottom of the staircase. To the left hall. You're running out of places to run. Stairs again? No, wait. These are the stairs to the roof. Why is this door unlocked in the first place? No matter, it's over now. The sky turned black before I realized it, and snow drifts cautiously down. The last piece of the puzzle falls into place. The purple-haired girl, the snow, the black sky. I saw it all in my dream. Hi. The girl looks at me from the edge of the roof. Oh no, is she gonna jump? Thank you for following me, Mark. Oh, how many things should I be yelling at her for right now? But I can't. My mind isn't functioning like it should. Scattered images from time I'd rather forget flash through it. First of all, let me apologize for luring you out like this. It was the only way I could talk to you alone. She steps closer. Of all the things I want to say, only one line comes out. Who are you? Don't worry yourself over minor details like that. You'll remember me soon enough. Soon enough? What kind of vague hint is that? The past will fall into place eventually. It has a habit of doing that. She pauses and looks up at the sky. The snow collects on her hair. You might not remember me yet, but I remember you. I've been waiting to see you for a long, long time. She points her eyes at me, and I can't look away. Will you help me, Mark? Will you accompany me long enough for you to recover your memories? That's a strange request. My thoughts vanish. I nod unthinkingly. I guess I'm being possessed. I will, but you owe me something first. Tell me your name. I feel her warmth before we even touch. She walks up to me, and she pauses an inch away, breath turning into mist. Myra. That's a pretty name. I hear her name, and her ribbon flutters before me. The memories taunt me. I've seen her. Seen this, but... A cold breeze strikes me as she steps back. I'll visit you someday soon. In the meantime, if you ever need me, come to this rooftop by yourself when the sky turns black. If you call out to me, I'll come to you. What are you, a vampire? Maybe. A ghost? She smiles faintly. I'll leave that up to you. Okay. One by one, her footsteps grow distant. Well then, goodbye, my... Her final words are lost as she steps off the edge of the roof. Ah! And then it turns out she's an assassin and there was a hay bale right there at the bottom. Wait, steps off the edge? What the? I dash to the edge of the roof as fast as I can and look down. But there's nothing. Except a hay bale. Not even a footprint on the freshly fallen snow. The hay bale disappeared too. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore. Sorry. My head is spinning. I don't want to think. I don't want to think. I don't want it. Well, if you didn't think, you'd die. It's there. It's there and it keeps coming back. I see her and... What was she called herself? What was it she called herself? The person I wish I never met? Is she here to haunt me? But why do I feel so? The girl in the sunset watches me. Like a figure in a faded photograph, she watches me. Like a portrait, like yourself in a house of mirrors, watching. Always watching. Weird. She just won't blink. All the while the snow continues to fall. Myra's figure dances through my mind, trapping me somewhere between curiosity and awe. It's the beginning of winter. As the snow dusts the city streets, I can't help imagining that her footprints will turn up very, very soon. But they never do. Do I have to click? I do have to click, okay. You don't tell me about this game. Day 2, Winter Strolls. Is that my sister? Darkness. The blackness is thick, mud-like. I look around me, but it's clear that I'm the only one here. But there should be another. She might enjoy hide-and-seek, but I have a hunch that she isn't very good at it. My heart races alongside my feet. Ugh, what's going on? My body feels light. What is this, Mega Man? Just a little more. She's close, I know it. Seriously, what's up with this music? song. I know I've heard it before, but where? Ah! Fred, I'm warning you, if that song continues for another minute, I'll... Who the heck leaves their ringtone on max on a Saturday morning? That was her ringtone? Jeez. The next thing I hear is the sound of rushing water as I prepare for the morning. There's something odd about the lucidity of that dream. 2 days in a row, too. Unless this is Myra's doing somehow. Except no, this can't be anything more than a coincidence. I'll approach it logically. For one thing, I never did figure out how she disappeared from the roof. I don't believe in ghosts. Yet. She couldn't have jumped to the ground from that distance, much less without a single footprint. She's a ninja. A ghost ninja. Ghost vampire ninja. She's weird. There was a soft noise after she jumped, but that was it. Maybe she jumped onto a balcony or something, but then where did she vanish to? Again, she's an assassin ninja vampire ghost. I don't know. Although the real question is why anyone would do that to begin with. Again, she's an assassin ninja pirate. Well, no pirate in there, is there? Maybe there's a pirate in there, I don't know. So she's an assassin ninja ghost vampire. She knew what school I went to, too. Does she know where I live? She somehow knew what route I'd take home. Again, ninja assassin vampire ghost. But what if she knows me? Why do I not recognize her? She wiped your memory. She's one of the MIB as well. She's all these things and more. No, this is all wrong. The dream doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. It doesn't even matter. If she wants to dig up my memories, she'll have to try harder than that. She'll have to take a drill to my skull. Yeah. Alright then. Breakfast. Pancakes? Waffles? French toast? Gotta get a mouthful. I'm up before Ren for once. This is more rare of an occurrence than it should be. Morning, Oni-chan. I glare at her. She stops. So, was that one of your friends calling this morning?
Yeah, sort of. I told her to call last night, but she missed me, so...
She scratches the back of her head and gives her best, oops, sorry look.
Oh, Rin.
You know, that ringtone of yours woke me up this morning.
Really? Sorry.
That's not bad for a fake blush, but it's not superb. 6 out of 10. Did I mention that I was having a nice dream when I was so rudely awoken? I was dreaming about this ninja assassin vampire ghost MIB girl with purple hair and wrapped up like a mummy. No, it wasn't one of those dreams.
Oh, were you dreaming about Lillian?
Oh, of course not. I slammed the coffee mug down, but it doesn't earn as much as a flinch. Instead...
Okay, so you weren't dreaming about her, then what are you complaining about? By the way, you were going to Lucas's place to study today, right?
The tables have turned. Perhaps.
Oh, okay. You were going to fail your exams and repeat the year with me in your class then.
Maybe.
Well then, you know what you have to do?
Drop out of school and become a YouTuber. Exactly. It's cold. Probably because there's snow on the ground, but what do I know?
Mark, I'm the one who should be saying that. It's freezing.
Neither of us are willing to step into the attack range of the icy wind. Are you sure you want to go through with this? It's not like we're exactly going to study. We're probably going to be playing dating sims all day. Probably Honey Pop, I don't know.
I know. I know, but he got the new culpable Axel game. Don't you understand?
What the hell is a culpable Axel?
It's cheap Japanese-style censorship. They'll never guess what we're really talking about.
And who exactly is they?
You know, them. Illuminati?
No one's listening. Although with Myra around, I can't be so sure. Again, why don't you tell your sister you possibly have a stalker? I'm just saying. She could probably kick ass. I mean, she's able to kick ass in other places. Ren and I walk over to Lucas's place without any mishaps, plus or minus a few frozen fingers. Yeah, I just go, oh, it fell off.
Ooh, I hope he turned the heat on. I can't play when my fingers are cold. I might have to do QuickTime events.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's comfortably huddled up in front of his computer, eating Doritos and Mountain Dew. You'll see. That's the stereotype of all gamers, pretty much.
That was a cute-ass doorbell, strangely enough. The bell rings and no one answers. What?
That's odd. I just called and he said he would be here.
He's watching porn. I'm gonna freeze to death out here.
Aren't you at least a little worried that I'll freeze to death as well?
No. Oh, Mark, how silly. You know I'll be gone before you. I'm the precious, delicate little flower that needs protection. Even though I could probably kick your ass.
That's not the response I was looking for.
Well, it looks like there's only one thing we can do. We're gonna have to break in. Give me a lockpick.
Rin glares mischievously at the front door. Is she gonna kick the door down? Is she gonna Sparta it? I have a bad feeling about this.
1, 2.
She kicked the door down, didn't she? What's this? A heavenly silhouette has come to harvest my soul already? Are you telling me your sister is an angel? Because she's very well hidden. Life is what it is, I suppose. Goodbye, cruel world.
Peep-a-roo, peep-a-roo! Peep-a-roo, peep-a-roo, pee.
What? Why do you... What? Why did you... What? How did... What? Ouch. What just happened? I don't know. I'm greeted by Rin's worried face. Alright, that's enough. I'm alive already. No need to curse me further.
That was dangerous. Don't you know that you shouldn't lunge at someone's feet with your temple? Someone could have gotten hurt.
I'm guessing then that he face planted. Someone? Her eyes do seem a little teary, though. Rin, just so you know, it isn't polite to charge at other people's front doors without permission.
Oh. I am sorry?
This makes the pulsing in my head a tad more bearable. Or maybe that's just the cold. Yeah, just stick your head in the snow. That'll cool it.
Look, there he is. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had to run out and grab some things for lunch. Did I keep you waiting long?
He looks around. There's an indentation in the snow scattered around his walkway. Rin is leaning on her left foot because her right is sore from the impact. And I'm too dizzy to tell what's happening. He looks from the indentation to Rin, to my head, then back to the indentation. Then he shrugs and unlocks the door.
Oh, these silly guys. This is what I gotta deal with every day. Grab whatever you want to eat. I'll meet you in my room in a few minutes.
So I guess he wasn't watching porn then. I start to thaw as we step inside.
Ooh, he got the new Choco and Ice book.
Guess her guilt's worn off already. She scampers into Lucas's room and begins snooping around. She's probably gonna steal all of his Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I'm surrounded by 2D girls. This is heaven.
Okay. Are those like actual like pictures from games and anime and such?
Literally heaven.
I escape from Rin before my soul gets sucked out of me. In the middle of the mess sits a cluttered desk with a glowing monitor. A glowing monitor. So he left his computer on and unguarded. I see. Time to check his browsing history! I admit that I'm curious, but am I that curious? I'm pretty damn curious. Let's do this. I reach for the mouse and clear the screensaver with a daring poke. Hi. That's slightly disappointing, actually. He's just enjoying his regular dose of...
Oni-chan, have you fully given in to your temptations?
Uh-oh.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Okay, alright, I've got this. I'll take a deep breath and try to think of an excuse. This isn't the time to be taking deep breaths. Don't think, just talk. I was just... Correction, don't think. Say something coherent. Really? There's no need to be shy. We both knew it would happen someday.
That's not what it looks like, I swear. The computer was like this when I got here.
It's okay, Mark. It's normal to be curious.
I regret asking precisely what you mean by curious.
Well, you know. From looking at the screen, it's clear they're about to... I see you finally fallen, Mark.
Every time he laughs like that, he does it for a reason.
If you ever want to borrow anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always willing to aid the unenlightened in their journey to paradise.
Do they mean an anime or hentai? What are they talking about? So far, it really just looked like it was just a picture of a girl. It didn't look like it was anything dirty. Lucas used Dark Invitation. It was super effective. I got it! Woo! I know stuff. Oh, they even used the sound effect! I fainted, alone with my reputation. I guess that's the end of that. Lucas brings us a few glasses of water and sits down. I would ask why he only has water when he just came back from the grocery store, but he probably has other uses for his money. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Nah, probably doesn't need to buy magazines anymore. You can just look it up online.
It's art, not porn.
Oh, dear.
So have you guys decided what you want to do? We can always take turns beating Mark in that new fighting game. Sounds like a plan.
Do I gotta say in any of this? Nope. It's been a while. I remember when Rin and I used to come over here all the time, doing nothing but sitting around and chatting over some video games. It's strange, but part of me feels like those days have vanished. Are they gone forever? They couldn't be. But even if we're doing the same old things, I can't help but glance out the window from time to time. Mostly when my chest tightens.
Mark, you're blushing.
I'm not. I'm cold. Right? 3 years ago.
It's alright, I'm not teasing you. Well, maybe just a little.
It's strange. I was different back then, but she's hardly changed at all. Cut it out already, I'm not in the mood.
Of course you'd say that.
Maybe so, but that doesn't make it any less true. Don't you have anything to do?
Not really, unless you count homework.
You've been on the computer all day, haven't you?
I noticed you didn't end that sentence with a question mark. Yeah, Mark, why did you end it with a question mark? Mark. School is boring. Besides, it's not like you're doing anything other than moping around.
I told you I'm not. Her expression stops me in my tracks. I'm going upstairs. Leave me alone.
Fine. I'll just bother you again tomorrow.
Probably. I turn to leave, but I feel her eyes on my back. I walk away. That was me. It's surreal. Was that really how I felt back then? It all seems to have faded over time, or maybe I just got numb. That's no excuse to have ignored her like that. I'm sure she knows. She's not that dense. Someday I owe her a nice long talk. I want her to know that I care about her.
I don't care about you anymore, Mark. Well,
Did I win?
you won.
Huh? Who'd have thought?
Grr, just you wait. I'll have my revenge next time. You say that every time. Fine then. Again, I'll try again.
Sisters. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? By the time we left, our final score was 7-2. For her.
Oni-chan, stop thinking so much. It's bad for your complexion.
What? Oh. I guess we're already on the train. Complexion aside, yeah, I guess you're right.
Right about what? The fact that you should stop thinking about Lillian?
How can you say that with a straight face?
Years of practice. Anyway, that's
not what I was thinking about.
I see. Then, were you thinking of a way to admit to Lucas that you want to borrow one of his games?
Let's just say that I've had a lot to think about lately. I think that's sufficiently vague and truthful.
Yeah, figures.
Her voice trails off as she sinks into the background. If that doesn't say out of character, I don't know what does. You okay, Ren?
Huh? Of course I'm fine. You're the one I was worried about.
Did you just say you were
No! You're not
actually mad, are you?
Of course I'm mad. Doesn't the pop vein make it obvious? It's anime!
Ah. Sorry. It's just so rare that I get a chance to tease you.
It doesn't count as teasing when you're cheating.
How exactly am I cheating?
I haven't figured that out yet. Seriously, I tried to mess with you by snapping you out of your daydream, and this is what I get?
Not bad, huh?
I admit, that was a good play.
Wait, so this was all planned to mess with my head? It's a little sister, what do you expect?
I wasn't actually worried about you or anything. I just didn't want you to fall asleep on some poor girl's shoulder.
I guess I shouldn't remind her that I'm standing, not sitting. That aside, what makes you think there was a reason to be worried?
Well, you've been zoning out a lot lately, and you were gazing out the window like an actor in a soap opera, and you've been distant lately. That's all.
Perceptive. Sorry.
No, it's no big deal. You have your own life, and I know there are things you wouldn't tell me about.
Don't say it like that. It won't be long, alright? There's something I need to sort out. That's all. The train screeches to a halt at our destination. Finally, that train was annoying. Rin grins as she pulls Lucas off his gaming device, but I can tell it's a thin coat of paint. Okay, that was interesting. I guess we're talking back into the girl, Myra. But I think I will leave that off. Well, no, let's finish this first. It's uncomfortably cold. Not bitterly cold, but uncomfortably. Just cold enough to make you wish you'd brought gloves with your breath when your breath is barely visible. It's the late fall equivalent of those drizzly days when you can't quite decide if it's worth taking out your umbrella. It's nostalgic. I pace back and forth to clear my mind, but it doesn't work. It's been years since I've seen him. Years. I should be excited, but something feels off. Alright, I say this is a good enough place to probably leave it off for now. Wait. I can only quick save. I might end up having to continue a little bit further here. Gosh, it's cold. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Was he supposed to be the star of the football team? An emotional wreck? Just another guy? There's no way he's forgotten everything that happened. I was struck with the strangest feeling when I talked to him the other day. He was mesmerized, of course, but his eyes were empty. It was like staring through frosted glass, virtually opaque. But I can't lose focus yet. I just wish I could shake the feeling that he isn't who he used to be. I guess 3 years is a long time. Alright, that was interesting. No, seriously, why is it that's not letting me save here? Where are we going again? Alright, hang on, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. I could have done that at any time. I am such a dumb. But that's probably a good enough place to stop for now, because we are getting into a lot of stuff as time goes on. I'm not even sure what's going on. The fact that we got this strange Myra girl following us around, and she seems to want us to remember something, but we don't know yet. Also, they ripped off Pokemon a little bit, but either way, this is strangely fun. I'm having strangely a lot of fun with this game. I'm curious to see, though, what the rest of the story is going to be, but for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.